Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Bringing pressure. That'll be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. You just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they set up with the best possible field position. First down and goal. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And I really thought on second goal we might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Grab behind the line. It's Walters. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Oh, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Receiver makes the grab. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down play for this offense. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
He's with the quarter break, Kirk. Oklahoma has the lead. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to put it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. That completion makes it second and medium. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Makes the grab. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
But a huge collision. Oh, delivered there by the linebacker. Second down after that previous play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's a quick grab. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Short throw complete to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that.
It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Wow, what a play. Defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point try coming now. After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Now here comes the bunch formation. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Sooners are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. After making his 1st attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the 1st half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now, juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick completion to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They're going to run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. And he finally steps out of bounds. A huge kick return to set the offense in great position here. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They'll run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one.
Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd had these 3rd downs, only to give up first downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass this time. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. The sure hands. It's Tuggle. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. The Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports